That was the past, present and future tracks that make up the playlist to Melanie C's extraordinary life so far. Still to come, she'll make a dedication to someone special and reveal her all-time favourite song.
I don't want to, you know, pick out people, but there was relationships within the band that sometimes were great, sometimes were bad, and when they were bad, it really influenced everybody else.
To be in with a chance of winning the new Sony Ericsson W880i Walkman phone, uploaded with 20 tracks of your choice, go to itv.com/playlist. On today's Orange playlist, I'm joined by the 90s pop sensation who spiced up the life of an entire generation, Melanie C. She's been giving us the lowdown on life in the Spice Girls and talking us through her amazing career so far. Still to come, she will reveal the person behind her dedication track and be telling us her all-time favourite song.
What has driven me is performing. And performing live. And being a solo artist, you can, you know, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to compromise for other people.
Just another girl with a dream in her heart, wanna make a new start with the fire inside of her. She had to go.
What was the comparisons being on stage with the Spice Girls, being by yourself?
When I first performed on my own, I was so completely terrified. I did a gig, V99.
Oh, I heard about this. Tell me about V99.
Well, I was so excited to do it, I just thought, yeah, wait till you see me.
How come I didn't see you were making fun of me? How dare you change your rules? You made me look a fool. Yeah.
This is my memory. 50% of the audience were listening. The other 50 were, you know, throwing things at me. I remember dodging Weetabix and I had like an apple and an apple hit me in the chest, which is really weird because I sang this song. An apple hit me in the chest and the next line was, another bite of the apple. I suppose, you know, being part of something so big and powerful and successful, I mean, I kind of knew it was never going to be, you know, as successful as the Spice Girls. The British culture, of which I am part of, you know, we like cool things. And an ex-Spice Girl ain't cool.
I don't know, you've still sold 3 million records by yourself. I mean, you have been the most successful Spice Girl.
But I have made the best records.
And made the best records.
Yeah. And I'm not joking when I say that.
No, you're not joking.
Yeah. Sorry, girls.
Now, we always ask our guests on this show to dedicate a track to someone special. Who would you like to dedicate this track to, please?
Recently, my mum lost a very close friend of hers, and it was like, it's her little girl gang. So it's my mum, Joan, and her friend June, and Viv, who's passed away, sadly. And I've picked Ike and Tina Turner, and River Deep, Mountain High. For me, this is just my mum, completely. In fact, her band's called River Deep. She sounds like Tina Turner, so this is for her and her friends. I always like to say, live for today, but consider tomorrow. But really, I think you just have to do what makes you happy, because having suffered with depression, which is, you know, a horrible way to be, so being happy is so incredibly important to me.
What were the early days like when you all lived together? Because you all lived in a house together, didn't you?
We lived in Maidenhead.
Makes me want to be free in a world where we fly, fly, fly.
I shared a room with Mel B.
Did you?
And Emma and Victoria shared a room, and Jerry had her own room.
Why did Jerry have her own room?
She was the eldest.
Oh, yes.
It's like real sisters, isn't it?
Yeah. What about your nights out? Did you have Spice nights out?
We did have nights out. We used to go to a local disco. I think it's called the Avenue.
Nice.
And, yeah, and I think they used to have like a drum and bass night or like a rave night.
I can't visualise Victoria Adams in a dive of a nightclub.
You know, we'd be dancing and we'd take the dance floor and we were obnoxious. We were worse before we were famous. Like, we're a girl band. We're going to be the biggest band in the world. Oh, we must have been horrible.
Did you have a favourite Spice Girl?
It varied, you know, it's like with a group of friends, you kind of gravitate towards different people at different times, don't you? I don't want to, you know, pick out people, but there was relationships within the band that sometimes were great, sometimes were bad, and when they were bad, it really influenced everybody else, and yeah, it was...
Did you ever fight with another Spice Girl?
I did have fisticuffs with Mel B, but we...
Shut up.
A couple of times, but we were drunk.
Did you slap her?
It got to, you know, a bit pushy-shovey with me and Mel, and Jerry tried to split us up and got a punch.
What was the fight over?
Oh, God knows. Mel was probably being a bitch. And so that was one of the dramatic evenings. But it was just, it could be, you know, very sparky and, yeah, sometimes it was hard.
OK, Mel, what is your all-time favourite track?
A little bit of a cheat, not really all-time favourite, but a very important track in my life. Madonna, Express Yourself. I just think everything she's done has been so sophisticated. I think everything she does
from that sex book.
Yeah, that was a bit dirty.
I did like it, though.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Fabulous pictures.
Fabulous pictures.
Yeah, but everything she's done, I just don't think she could have done any better. Do you know what I mean? It's like, even if you don't like her or her music, it's like, the videos are amazing, you know, the way she looks, you know, the images, everything, you know, the tours, what goes into things. I think she is, you know, she's so unique.
You've had meetings with her, haven't you?
I had dinner with her once.
What was that like, having dinner with your idol?
Sitting opposite her. I'd just come off tour with the Spice Girls and I was staying in New York. And it was so funny because I got a phone call saying, "Hi, I've got Madonna on the line for you."
Sure.
And you're like that? Yeah, whatever. And then, "Hi, Melanie." And I was like, "Hi."
What did she say?
What's that? She just said, "I was wondering if you want to go for dinner tonight." It was like, "Yeah." Hang on, let me just check my diary. Oh, can I get back to you? I wanted to feel like I was special, and I think as soon as you're, you know, famous, that kind of happens. You know, I feel like what's happened to me is very special.
Well, Melanie, you have been fascinating and lovely to have on the Orange Playlist.
Thank
you very much for coming on.
I've enjoyed it.
That's it.
Thank you.
We're all finished.
That was the playlist of the very lovely Melanie C. Make sure you tune in next time when I'll be taking a stroll down memory lane with yet another special guest who'll be talking us through the 5 songs that make up the soundtrack to their lives. I'll see you then.
Is he a good snogger?
You're such a cow.
Is he a good snogger?
I did date him a couple of times, but nothing ever came of it.
To find out what she said next, plus more exclusive clips and the chance of winning a top-of-the-range phone, go to itv.com/playlist.